Um, it's hard to say where we are right now, and I think the bye week comes at a good time. Just my message was that similar to last week, we do need to uh, look within, examine, what we're doing schematically, personnel. I think we saw a bunch of uh, new faces out there in the second half that, defensively didn't do too poorly, um, and evaluate, where we are. So, uh, from a timing standpoint, the bye week I think is much needed, and will also give us an opportunity to really evaluate a lot of different things that are going on. No, I don't. I don't. I don't. Not when I look in the eye. No, I think um, it's really. Um, but however you cut it, that performance was, unacceptable and embarrassing, and so Alabama had a lot to do with that. But we've got to um, get back to work and look at and examine where we are right now, and how we can get better, how we can improve our level of performance. Excuse me. I thought Alabama played very, very well today, and um, they played like Alabama plays. They were physical, uh, particularly in the first half, and the things that we came into the game knowing that we had to do, we couldn't get done. Defending, stopping the run, and not giving up big plays over the top, and then we couldn't move the ball offensively, and really didn't generate too much until the end from a special team standpoint. So all three phases, were they were superior. Yeah, I mean, we better. We had guys there sometimes, and sometimes we didn't. That's something I got to look at the video when you're at ground level. You see some things, but um, you're right. I mean, we've got to take some time, and up until even last week in the second half, uh, you had the feeling like you were making some strides. After today, not just defensively, but as I said in all three phases, we got to look at where we are, and really evaluate the whole all three phases. Yeah, we put Kyle in there, try to get a spark there, something at the end. Obviously, any time you have anything going like that where you're having problems getting first downs, not let alone scoring, you're searching to try to get some things going. So, again, quarterback gets a lot of credit when we win and the majority of blame when we lose. But there's 10 other guys out there on offense that can make his job a little bit easier. He was moving around. We had trouble running it, and then I didn't see. He just right off the top of my head. I think they got him off the spot a little bit more than he needed to be in a game like that. And so, when you see that, you got to start looking at protections and everything else. So, yeah, it gets back to what I said, Brent. We've got to look and really, not. I'm not talking about wholesale changes, but I think we need to evaluate, where we are, and whenever something like this happens, you can't stick your head in the sand and say, hey, well, we're just going to keep doing the same stuff. We got to make some changes. What those are, I couldn't tell you right now, but um, the bye week comes at a good time for us. Um, Now, I don't know about that. I have to look and we have to evaluate everything. Like I said, the a quarterback situation is one thing, but we also need to look at the other 10 guys here on the field and how we're executing and what we're trying to do with those other 10 guys on the field. Because you know, from a whenever you have that sort of a output, when you have zero, it's more than just a quarterback. No, not right off the bat. No. We started with the ball. Yeah, you know, we started with the ball, and you know, had no, that wasn't.
Coach, has there been a situation in your career that you can kind of look back on and go, this is how I handled it then, and maybe it will help you this
Like tonight? No, not as a head coach. No.
Kevin, how shocked are you to the offensive line play in the last 2 weeks, area that we thought was going to be a major strength?
Right. I don't know if shocked is the word. You know, it's frustrating right now. Um, but you know, we got to look at what we're doing. I think we tried to be a little bit more creative today in the run game. You know, the addition of Cam Clear more as an extra blocking surface, either in line or moving around. You know, but obviously that didn't help either, even in a protection standpoint. So we gotta go take a look at where we are, and that's our job as coaches. You know, and like I said, today is that type of performance is unacceptable.
Team's offense has been shaky. Can you give those guys some lead?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think that's our job. I think you know, certain times, you know, when you're playing really well, bye weeks, you don't want a bye week. Um, right now, I think this gives us an opportunity to take a step back, uh, with our from a coaching standpoint and from a player standpoint, heal up a little bit, get a deep breath, and really, instead of preparing for a game next Saturday, give us the opportunity to look within ourselves and evaluate where we are.
Feel like you're getting nearer to that leadership. I know Malcolm's good. There's some good ones, but are you getting another thing?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, just like I talked about earlier this week, you know, things get magnified when you lose, particularly in situations like that. Funny you brought that up because that was the message after the game. Situations like this um, are when your true character comes to the forefront. You know, what now? And that's when, you know, it's always easy when you're winning. But when you have a situation like tonight, where basically nothing went right, you know, the real character and the real leadership of this team uh, has got to step forward. And you know, that's, I think, as I said, you know, with a bye week this week, that gives us the opportunity to really take a deep breath, uh, figure out where we are, and you know, we've got 4 more opportunities to play football. It's a lot of football, you know, playing for the opportunity for the 5th opportunity to play. So a lot of games left, a lot of things that we can still accomplish. But yeah, I think you know, this is what tests you, and you know, we got some guys that haven't been through that, but you know, we got to look at ourselves before we do anything else.
What was your, you mentioned earlier in the week that y'all needed a bye week that's going to come,
Right.
so start getting preparation. What was your confidence level coming into the game?
I thought we were prepared. I thought we did a lot of different things during the week to try to create an energy level. You know, so that's probably why you see me the way I am right now, because I liked our week of practice. I like our week of preparation. I thought we had energy. You know, pre-game, warm up, and start the game. Obviously, the performance was extremely poor.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.